The Green Bay Packers heading to Denver, taking on the Broncos. Green Bay's favored by 1. The over under 45. Thoughts on this one?
The Denver Broncos are the only team in the NFL, unless Derek tells me I'm wrong, that have not beat the spread this year. They're 0-5-1. This trend will continue. The Broncos are a bad football team right now, and I think that continues. They're getting ready to be sellers here as we come up to the trade deadline, and I think a lot of this team has already checked out, unfortunately. So I think Green Bay wins this game. They're going to be able to move the ball on the ground with Jones and Dillon, and then once the Broncos suck up, I think they're going to be able to get them up over the top here. And whether they use Musgrave, I think you could see Christian Watson finally have a game of relevance for fantasy purposes, and Romeo Doubs will continue to find ways to get open and surpass his 39.5 receiving yard prop total.
I like it. I'm also going with Green Bay on this one. And as far as I know, there's not another team out there that's still sitting at the 0 on the against the spread and the win column there. So, yeah, they've been bad. So I am going to take Green Bay to cover this thing. I think they come into Denver. I think they get a win on this one. I do think that we see the over on this one. This is one of those not going to surprise me when we look up and we see this thing end somewhere in the 24 to 21 type of deal. Like I'm almost thinking a push happens into that line there, but I do think that we find a way to just get over on that one. I think we will see some points scored in this thing. One of the props that I really like, you mentioned him just a moment ago, Luke Musgrave. I think that he's going to find a way to go over 35.5 receiving yards. Again, this is a Broncos defense that gives up the most points to opposing fantasy tight ends in the league, and I think that Luke Musgrave has a very, very good day.
Very good. I'm taking Aaron Jones over 50.5 rushing yards. Finally healthy, going up against a bad Broncos defense, plus matchup here for Green Bay, and I think Aaron Jones is able to gash the Broncos here a little bit.